Hi, Alan Stratton from Woodturning. If you're like me, you're always searching for the perfect Christmas gift. One that uses your talents, one that's not expensive, and one that everyone would appreciate. Well, here's an idea. It is using my talents in wood turning. It is inexpensive because we salvage jars for it that use a removable lid that we can turn a cover for. And anybody can enjoy the contents of whatever you put inside. I happen to like these. So this one you can turn it as just a plain lid, or what I would recommend is that you make yourself an infinite access chuck. Plans are on the website, and then take it to the next level and use a multi-axis approach to making the cover of this jar totally unique. If you can't find someone to give it to, then enjoy it yourself.
To start off this project, I have mounted a threaded wood faceplate to my lathe. I like the convenience of having as many faceplates as I need in different sizes and have confidence that I can remount without wobble. I'm mounting my workplace to the faceplate with double stick tape after sanding one side flat, then rough round the walnut. Next, I'm cutting a mortise for my jar ring. I want to sneak up on the exact diameter since I don't know how to put wood back on that I've already cut off. After repeatedly cutting, then testing the fit, then cutting again, I have a mortise sized for my lid. Since this ring is a standard canning size, this lid could fit on many different jars. I'm using my parting tool and a box scraper for the most here. I'll sand it now. I'm ready to mount the work platform from the infinite axis chuck. Since the walnut is already centered on the faceplate, I'm using the tailstock with a tapered live center to align the work platform. Hot melt glue should do the trick. When done, a little time in the microwave will release the glue. After letting the glue harden, I'm shaping the top side into a gentle dome. I'll sand the top side up through 320 grit now for a good background. If you don't yet have an infinite axis chuck, you could stop here and just apply finish for a nice jar lid. But I want to go on for something really totally unique. Now I've mounted the work platform to the infinite axis chuck. I've wrapped the base of the work platform with masking tape so that I can make some guide marks for alignment. For the first mini feature, I'm planning a tall pyramid cone on a flat area. This will be the largest individual feature I've cut using the infinite axis chuck. I'm pointing to the center of the feature with the live center. Then tighten the chuck and then cut away with a sharp spindle gouge. I take a small cut to begin with just to be sure where I'm at, then gradually enlarge. If I mess up, I redesign the mini feature. I'm sanding this feature now up through all the grits. Just before I move on, I'm cutting a couple of shallow grooves for additional interest. The next feature is smaller, about 120 degrees from the first. This will be a small cone with surrounding depression. I'm adding a small intermittent groove around this feature. As usual, sand now. The next feature will be another 120 degrees. This will be a small hollow with a couple of concentric grooves in it. As usual, I'm sanding each feature completely before moving to the next. Just for fun, I'm adding another very small feature in between the other three. Since everything was sanded already, I'm touching a few areas with fine sandpaper before finishing with brushing lacquer. Finally, a trip to the microwave to soften the glue. Then buff for a nice shine. A little epoxy will anchor the wood to the jar ring. And it's finished. A nice project to dress up jars for many types of Christmas goodies. If you don't yet have an infinite axis chuck, stop with a plain dome. However, you can get the plans for the chuck on my website, and now I'm offering a kit with the fitting, wood, and hardware needed to make the chuck. Then you can take your project to the next multi-axis level. That's all for this Christmas gift. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe on my website, and tell your friends. Please wear your full face shield. Goggles are not enough protection. I'm Alan Stratton from As Wood Turns. Come back next week for a new wood turning video.